Okay, so the last video I made was we need to talk about iKON, and that was part one. I didn't put part one in the title, but it's apparently part one because I'm making a part two, and not because of the drama today. That was just stupid fandom bullshit. What I'm talking about is it's almost a year since Hanbin left iKON, and it seems like there's been no progression. Because, okay, the whole idea that I spoke of last time was like, all right, iKON is on a fucking roll. They got Love Scenario. This was like in what, 2018, August when I said this. They have Love Scenario. They got the people. They got the money. I know they was ranking in some fucking money, bitch. I know they were making money. Like, come on. And that at that point, YG needed to start promoting them and putting money into them, like in their music videos, in their clothes. Stop giving them raggedy ass stylists. You know what I mean? Like just treat them like, I don't know, they're signed to a really big company. Like that was my thought. My thought was like, maybe at this point, YG will see we got a hit song. Maybe I should start treating them like something. Guess not. So let's start from that point. So August 2018, they're still riding the Love Scenario wave, and then they dropped Goodbye Road, which was also really liked by the public. Honestly, Goodbye Road wasn't as big with international fans as Killing Me was, because Killing Me had like the dance vibe, and Korea likes somber shit. They like to cry in winter and smile in spring. They're very, you know. And so I was like, okay, Goodbye Road was a good run. It was a good one. They had a good run going from Love Scenario to Killing Me, which was such a big song internationally. I don't think they get it. Killing Me was actually a really big song internationally. Like most people, when they say iKON and they're an international fan, they like Killing Me. Like they know Love Scenario and they think Love Scenario is cool, whatever, but they like Killing Me more. And then they did Goodbye Road. So that was like a 3-hit, like out the park. Like they killed that shit. And then January came up and they got another comeback with I'm Okay, which is a really good song. It was a really good song. It wasn't as big as the other three because the momentum kind of slowed down at that point. Um, so they had like a break time, which I was fine with. I was like, all right, they've had since February of 2018 to January of 2019 4 comebacks, 3 mini albums and 1 full album. So I was okay with the break after I'm Okay. Because damn, they had 4 good ass title tracks and they were successful. Maybe not as successful as some people would agree. I don't give a fuck. I think they were really successful, honestly. Some were more successful than others, but altogether it wasn't like a mistake to give them those comebacks. So now we're at this point. It's around March. We're going through. It's like, all right, Blackpink has their comeback. It's cool. But then in between all of this, you have Seungri with his shit going on. YG gambling away 4 billion won. Bro, what? What? Not just for iKON, but honestly for all YG artists. Bitch, are you really blowing our money like that and not using it on us for promotion? For nothing, because right now the only active groups are Blackpink, iKON, and Winter. Because Akmu, the dude is in the army. 21 is gone. Big Bang is not active. So like, you don't have much to spend on. Is my point. You don't have that many active artists. There's not that many YG artists. So like, you have time. You have all the time in the world. I've been talking a lot already. Oh well. Why the fuck wouldn't you take that money and actually invest in them? So whatever. iKON are kind of sitting on the way back while all this is going on with Seungri and the sexual assault cases, YG and his money problems. Girl, don't think I didn't see that negative 88 billion income from the last quarter. I looked at the phone like negative 88. Somebody got to come back. Somebody, let me shut up. Because somebody did and it didn't help. Anyways, and that includes iKON, so like that kind of hurts a little bit. Anyways, we get to the summertime, the whole thing with Hanbin comes out, and it makes me so angry. How okay, I'm playing with this like computer box thingy because I'm bored. Hanbin gets kicked out. This was what I didn't understand. What was kicking Hanbin out of iKON gonna do for iKON? Because the whole point of having a group signed to your label is to profit off them. That's a business, right? You're gonna profit off a group that you have on your label. What was getting rid of Hanbin gonna do for iKON? What? How? How was that gonna help them in any way? People were like, oh, he ruined their reputation. You know, fucking YG stands. He ruined their reputation. He made them look bad. He's a druggie. Okay, and so is fucking G Dragon and whoever else in that company who does drugs. And Hanbin didn't even do them. But even if he did, I wouldn't care, honestly. Bigger problems in the world, but that's not the point. To the Korean public, it's a problem, and I'm like, but a lot of YG artists who have done worse, Hanbin didn't even do anything. But if he did do it, even like I said, even if he did do it, bro, what did that do for iKON? It benefited nothing for iKON. It didn't help their popularity. It didn't do shit. Like, what was the point? So now you have a group without their leader, without their main composer, their main writer, having to start all over again, use other producers to help them that they never had to do before, have a totally different sound that they've never had before, have a whole different, you know what I'm saying? Like, you changed the entire dynamic and foundation of this group for what? Because it didn't help them with popularity, apparently, because getting rid of him didn't give them didn't give them more fans. What was getting rid of Hanbin doing? It was saving your ass because you were under fire for all the money and saving up. Trying to save Seungri's ass. So getting rid of Hanbin was making it easier to distract the public. Because in Korea, because like international fans do not give two shits bluefish. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't care. But I know in Korea, they were on his ass for a while. And they still are. The investigation for some, like, and this is what's bothering me. The investigation for Hanbin has been so long. What the hell is going on? What is going on? Even in the first month or two, they said they couldn't find anything on him. So why did you make it last so long? This man's life has been slowed down. His group has been totally dismantled. And you've always done this to iKON. That's what's so fucked up. Is every time iKON got up, he messed it up somehow. They got huge in 2015, like huge. And then he ships them to Japan. They come back, they get huge with Love Scenario. And then he ships them back to Japan, gets rid of their leader. Like, they get no comeback until 2020, and that shit's not even good. Like, this is my thing. What is your plan? What are you going to do with iKON? What do you want from them? If not success, wouldn't you want to do anything to make them successful? It's a business. They are an investment. Why wouldn't you want to invest in them? It makes no sense to me. It makes me so angry, and it's like, getting rid of Hanbin did nothing for iKON. That's pretty much the conclusion. The conclusion is YG didn't get rid of Hanbin for the benefit of iKON. YG got rid of Hanbin for the benefit of himself, so he wouldn't get the attention on him and all his bullshit that he was dealing with, and all his problems and his legal issues that was going on in the country that everyone was looking at. He didn't want anybody to look at him like they were looking at him. So they use Hanbin as a scapegoat, to be honest. And it blows me. It's like, y'all care more about what Hanbin doing, whatever he could have or didn't do with drugs. Even with Top, they were going absolutely insane because Top smoked a joint. But Seungri is involved with a rape case with underage women and women who are like, come on, bro. Videos, unsolicited videos of women is not as important as weed. Like, make it make sense. It makes no sense. So now what? Hanbin's been sitting on his ass. Not like that he's like been doing nothing in his life. I'm sure he's done stuff in his private life. What I'm saying is, career-wise, he's just been sitting around. He can't do shit. Now he's waiting for the public to receive him again. Because he has this bad image that, in my opinion, YG put on him by making him the scapegoat. Because you covered up for all your other people in your group, in your company. The company brought them, I can't talk. The general public brought them back. They accepted them again after all the shit they did. So why would you not Or why would you make it a point to push Hammond to the forefront during the heightened time of all this with Seungri and YG under all this shit during the most like, why would you do that? I'm still playing with this. Why would you do that, bro? And now iKON is in this really weird place. Bobby could have had a huge solo career. That's dead. All of his singers have potential with their unique voices, and people do like them. The people that know them like them, but you did nothing with that. You did nothing with that, so that's dead. Hanbin hasn't been able to do shit for the past year, and the investigation still hasn't closed, which is, it's like, what is it for iKON? What is their purpose now? It feels like they missed their plot. Like, how are they supposed to get all that time back? They miss so much time. They miss so much time as being an active group. I don't think people realize that. When you take away, how long have I been talking? Oh my god. Ugh, fuck it. When you take away a group's momentum like that, you are ruining them. Like, come on. Seriously. They've only really been truly active for maybe 2.5 years out of the 4 years they've been together. And they've known each other for a good 8, 9 years, I'm sure, since when, Who Is Next, and all that happened. So, like, you've really wasted their time. You really wasted their youth. Like, what are you going to do with them now? That's my only question for YG is, like, you're in debt. You have no plans in investing in these groups, apparently. Like, you have no plan for these groups. What is going to happen to iKON now? Seriously, what is going to happen to them? And what's going to happen with Hanbin? Is this case ever going to close? Are they ever going to move on? Because they already said that he was negative for drugs. Hell, even before that, they were saying they couldn't find anything on him. So it's like, what is the wait for? And I think people, especially online, just override iKONs, like, what they're going through, because they're from a big company. They think because they're from a big company, they don't go through shit and they don't have issues and that they're privileged. And this is probably one of the worst cases of a group I've seen. Not the worst, because, BAP exists, but it's one of the worst cases.